welcome to Icelandic Formula Off-Road. Now, unusually, we're not talking about the Icelandic Championship today, we're talking about the new Icelandic Formula Off-Road Cup. The Cup Series consists of 2 rounds and they're separate from the Championship. Both Cup Series events are held at Stangarhylur. It's in the southern part of Iceland, maybe an hour's drive from Reykjavik if you want to hop over and check it out. It's a new venue for Formula Off-Road. We first started to compete here last year and the action was spectacular. Now, for the first event we have 20 cars entered, and here we see Ingimar Björnsson driving the bomb. Goes all the way up the first part, needs to finish up the second one here, goes back down a little bit, and then there's a climb here. Now up slight slope that Ingi needs to cover. With the bomb, get up the final climb, needs to make a very strong turn here. We can see the cone down there that's out of bounds. Picks up some penalty points there. And nicely done. All the way for Ingimar, 40 penalty points, 350 for length, so 310 total. Here we have Guðmundur Eliasson driving Rodeo. It's the only car in this event with 4-wheel steering where the rear wheels turn as well. Not nicely done here in the first part, but he does pick up some penalty points there. It's probably 20. That was only the rear wheel that clipped the marker. Seems to get through this gate without any penalties, but this one here is proving a bit slow. Nicely done there. Goes all the way, 40 penalty points for Guðmundur Eliasson, 350 for length. But Valgeir Reynisson, he has engine problems here. Can go to the back of the starting order if they get that fixed. Let's see. So next up there was the 2023 Formula Off-Road Cup winner, Finnur Aðalbjörnsson. This is the Fox. Finnur had a very strong start to his 2024 campaign. All the way, 350 for length, 40 penalty points, 310 points. This seems to be the norm here. Again and again, drivers are getting those 310 points. This is Guðlaugur Helgason. Can he go all the way without penalty points? He's, well, wrapped up the first part without any. He does it for Guðlaugur Helgason. This is Olsen. Good. All the way without any penalty points. That's so nicely done. Doesn't do anything extra really, just exactly what's needed. Now Unnar Vigfússon driving Snow White. Oh, he's out of bounds there. Missed the gate. That's only going to be 90 points for Unnar. Now Þormar Pálsson, former Icelandic champion, driving Thor. He's probably getting a bit more difficult there. It's the second car that we see fading off to the left there through it. So penalty points already. Will he not go all the way? Yes, he does. The car grips nicely when it lands. So that's 40 penalty points. Þormar with the academic 310. Now this is Guðmundur Björnsson driving the Sheep, and that's because Páll Jónsson picked up a back injury at Headlap, and that was nicely done there for Guðmundur Björnsson. His first race ever, and his first track 310, just like well, almost everybody else. Now this is Armingi Svansson driving insane, and we can see how much harder the first gate is getting. This is a Hellcat motor. The insane, enough power, that's for sure. Well, that's 60 penalty points, so 290 for insane. Now this is Bjarnþór Eliasson. This is his 8th event. Olsen here, nicely done there. Looked like he was about to roll it, but he manages to cling on to it. Gets Olsen onto wheels. Sister car of Olsen, the one that went without any penalties up here. And this is 20 penalty points. So we have Olsen, and then Olsen. I want Orri Guðmundsson. Nope. First roll of the day. Sits nicely there on the top. That was soft. but only 80 points for Edvald. Now it's the Thunderbolt. Jón Reynir Andersson. Whoa, that first gate. Did he get through the first gate? Yes, he does. He's allowed to continue. Jón Reynir up the end gate. 120 penalty points though, so that was a hefty penalty. Now this is Gunnar Valgeirsson driving the Joker. Youngest driver of the event, and this first climb is just getting harder and harder. The final gate here doesn't look like it. Needs to reverse. That's 40 penalty points for the reversal, so he's going to be lucky if he ends up with over 200 here. 190 total, takes a big hit there on the final gate. Gunnar. Now this is Andri Már Sveinsson. Another recent Formula Offroad addition, but has been very strong in his rookie season last year and starts this season well as well. Almost, but he gets it there, Andri Már Sveinsson, the cowboy. Hurtling those gates. Now this is Grímur Helgason. Not great for Grímur. 40 penalty points, and that's 20 points total. Now this is Þorvaldur Matthíasson. Doesn't catch the gate, and it doesn't matter when you roll. That's only 40 points. Now Ingvar Jóhannesson. Ingvar is leading the Icelandic Championship, has been very strong here in the Viking in the beginning of this season. What does he do in the Cup? 350 is the highest score so far. He wants to fight for the lead here. What does Ingvar do here? No penalty points so far, and so nicely done. That's a full house, 350. Now Daniel Ingemundarson still getting used to the new Green Thunder, even though he's the most experienced driver. And that's a missed gate. Raptor, Atli Emil Ásgeirsson. This car is so fun to watch in tracks because it just handles differently to anything else out there. Such a low center of gravity. Let's see that. That's a broken trail arm. And nothing's happening. No differential, well, no pull on the front wheels there. And we can just hear it. Oh, right. Yeah, that's not looking good for the Raptor. Now, this is Valgeir Einarsson, father and son team. Started competing this year. His son Gunnar is driving the Joker. This is Valgeir Einarsson driving Batman. And on the rear wheels, he goes through the first gate. Now, Valgeir was supposed to start earlier, but the car wouldn't turn. The engine wouldn't turn, so on he goes, somehow. But that's only going to be 175 points from there due to the half point. Now, this is Jón Gísli Benónýsson. His brother Sævar is usually driving Móri, but Jón Gísli proudly puts it on the top. Here we see the standings. It's Guðlaugur, Sindri and Ingvar Jóhannesson with a full house after the first course. We have Bjartur Eliasson in third and Andri Már in fourth, Finnur Abjörnsson fifth, and Guðmundur Eliasson sitting in sixth, although a lot of drivers sitting there on 310 points. Now Jón Gísli Benónýsson tackles the second track of the day. Ooh, steep down there. And now needs to get it turned around here to go back up. Trying to use as much space as he can to floor it because there's a big climb here. Needs to make a full U-turn. And now turn it around, get it up. Difficult track here, this second track, and Jón Gísli won't make it. That's his second roll of his career in his second track of his career. Now, will the Fox go all the way? This second course proving difficult. This is the kind of track where experience counts for everything. Pretty unique gate, nicely done there for Finner. I like this track layout. Takes a much tighter line. Finner gets up, 350 for length, 60 penalty points, 290, and Finner showing everybody how this can be done. Now, Gunnur Helgason Olsen. Really good run in the first track. Needs to follow it up here. His penalty points there. Oh, he's stuck on his tummy, so he needs to go a little bit too fast down there, but manages to get it around. Now takes the tight line that Finner did, but it's not tight enough. And that's first place gone. Tried to find reverse there, but the car just wouldn't grab it. Now Thor Thormar. If there's ever a track that Thor Thormar finishes, it's one of these. It's the big climbs. He might finish it on the top of his own car. Now, stuck. So needs to reverse there. Thor Thormar. There's a new rule this year. You can reverse as far as you want. Or it's not the car length, as long as you don't cross the gate. Now Thor Thormar for the final climb. He's seen them do it, and if this guy, he just floors it. Of course he does. And there's a jump over the hill. Thor Thormar, 350 for length, but that's 50 penalty points, and 40 of those coming from the reversal. Now Arningi Svansson, this is insane. Nicely done there. Insane, a bit of a twitchy car, so you wouldn't expect this track to go well for it, or what? He goes all the way. Arningi, no penalty points, that's a full house. Now the track might be getting easier as it gets a little bit torn out. Bjartur Eliasson here, fighting for the lead, almost nose diving it there. And the final climb, it's becoming quite big runs there. But that's Bjartur Eliasson moving up to second overall with 350 for length, 20 penalty points. Now Eldorri, he didn't go far in the first track, and he doesn't go far here, or what? Wow, that's nicely done. How did he save that? Well, these bachelors, you never know what they do, but that's best in show for Eldorri. Now the Thunderbolt, final gate there, misses it. Oh, and I have to roll. 240 for length, 40 penalty points, 200 tilt, but drives away. That's a good sign. Well, didn't go far. Cowboy Andri Mór Svinsson, and this track is seeming to that's the cowboy just stuck there, reverses it. He can't do that. Now he should have all the runway he needs to go all the way, but it's a scary climb. You're landing in a hill down again, but that's Andri. Just get thrown up there, and that's a roll, and that might be Andri punching himself out of the contention for the win here. Now, next up, Ingvar Jóhannesson, the Viking. This is the driver that leads the Icelandic Championship, but is proving to be the challenge for the big guns. There, he's trained for this. It's obvious. Now, Ingvar Jóhannesson all the way. That's only 10 penalty points, 340 total, and that's the Viking in the lead. Now Daniel Ingemundarson reverses there. Not making it all the way. Let's see what the Raptor does. Nicely done here. Oh, this is getting really steep, and Atli knows it, so he picks a different line there and decides to take some speed down the first hill. So the car drives through it now. Atli Amund will go all the way. Oh! He doesn't drive away. He ends up, I was hoping for Atli that he would end back on his wheels there, but that's going to be only 300 points for length. There's only 350 awarded if you drive away without assistance. And that's assistance. Now Ingemar Björnsson driving the bomb. Oh! Out of bounds? Nope. It's gonna be one of the most uncomfortable feelings you can ever have in a race car. Now, Ingemar Björnsson for the final climb. He's already had the 40 penalty points for the reversal. Will he go all the way here? No, it's getting torn up there early on in that back, meaning that the cars get thrown up when the front wheels hit it. Guðmundur Eliasson, this is where the four-wheel steering really should start paying off. Side slopes just become so much easier, and these tight turns. See it here, he can line himself up perfectly. Decides to take a much further line, and this is something that's possible with the four-wheel steering, and this gives him a very, very different approach to everybody else. And that means what? All the way. 350 for length, 20 penalty points, 330 total. Let's look at the standings after the first two tracks of the day. Ingvar Jónasson leads. He's got a 30-point lead on Bjartur Eliasson, with Armingi Svansson sitting third and Þór Þormar Pálsson fourth, Finnur Albjörnsson fifth, and Andri Már Sveinsson in sixth. But already there's 120 points from Andri up to the top. Third track of the day, Þór Þormar Pálsson takes it on. Pretty simple there, the first climb, but that might get tougher as this track progresses. Now needs to go back down the hill, and as we can see, it's still a bit rough there. And here, there's a very difficult turn. Now, let's do the cones here at the bottom. There's a line between them. If one wheel goes over the line, that's 40 penalty points. Two wheels, 80 penalty points. Three wheels or more, out of bounds. So Þór Þormar, no chance there. Decides to reverse, make sure that he can use it. That's 40 penalty points. But at least still in the game, and that might be the best decision. Now, needs to get set up for this climb, and that's easy 350. So the tough part here is not crossing the invisible line between the cones. Armingi Svansson here. Yeah, first climb, pretty simple. This is going to get very torn up. We can already see the marks after the first cars. He needs to reverse here. Yep, 40 penalty points there. And the end is easy. So it's all about this two-cone part now. Bjartur Eliasson. This is also Olsen. Look at this. This is a very different line. Is he going to try and stay up in the banking? No, he gets pulled down there. It looks too steep, but does he stay? He's a lot higher than the other marks we've seen there. Yes, that's nicely done. That's he shouldn't get any penalty points. Oh, wait a minute. One tire there. 350 for length, 10 penalty points, so 340. But Bjartur showed us that this is possible without getting any penalty points. See if somebody does it. Now here's the leader, Ingvar Jóhannesson. Pressure coming on from his rivals there. A bit far there. Needs to reverse here. He's gonna try it. That's two wheels over the line. That's 80 penalty points. That's gonna be so costly. He's gonna lose the lead to Bjartur here. So did this so well. So that's 350 points for length, 80 penalty points, 270 there. Now Valgeir Reynisson only spinning the rear wheels, and Batman goes for a throw. First back there getting a bit tougher. Now Jónki Stefánsson So already cleared the first. Oh my god, that is clumsy and that is just lack of experience. He's standing on the brake when the front wheels hit the ground, and that's always going to end up badly, either with a broken axle or front diff. Now let's see here, Guðlaugur Helgason Olsen just doesn't go any further. It's 80 points for length. Reversals, it's going to be 40 penalty points. Goes again, but there's no speed there. It's like Olsen doesn't grip onto any of the dirt there. And that's 40 points in total. Now Guðmundur Eliasson, this first hill, a bit tougher. Ooh, that's not good. That jump. Annoying for Guðmundur now. He's gonna try again for sure. Tries a different line here. He's gonna go to the right past it, but there's just no traction. They're not getting the car up to speed anymore. Let's look at the standings here after the first 3 tracks. Bjartur sitting at a solid 1,000 points in first, with Ingvar Jónsson 40 points behind, Arni Svansson 50 points behind, Þór Þormar in 4th, Finnur Abjusson in 5th, and Antonov in 6th. Now the 4th track of the day. First line pretty easy here, and Bjartur Eliasson goes all the way here. 350 total. Bjartur keeps the lead. Next up, Ingvar Jónsson keeps the pressure on, 350 as well. This track proving to be quite easy for the first runners. Now Arni Svansson. It doesn't really hit the gate there. Stuck on its belly. Is he gonna reverse? No, it's done there. 40 penalty points, that's 210. That means that he's exiting the top 5, but Þór Þormar, 350. Now, 2 tracks remain. Ingvar retake the lead here. Full house, 350 points. The final tracks, pretty easy here in the cup. Bjartur, 350 as well if he gets through this gate. Yes, he does, sitting on 1,700 points there. Now, the final track. This is the 8th race in Bjartur's career. He's never won before. Here's Ingvar. Needs a small mistake from Bjartur later on, but to begin with, he needs to put the pressure on with a great run here, and that is what he does. 350 for Ingvar Jónsson, and that's all the pressure on Bjartur. Will he go through this course without any issues? The final gate here, no penalty points so far. Bjartur Eliasson wins his first race, and that's the first win for Olsen Racing. Gunnlaugur Sindri here congratulating his less experienced teammate. But here we have the final standings. Bjartur Eliasson wins, Ingvar Jónsson 2nd, and Þór Þormar rounds off the podium. Next up will be in Egilsstaðir. Thanks for watching and goodbye.